Hello everyone, welcome to People's Voice special episode of Ramadan. Today we have some lovely friends with me who are going to talk about their experience, what they did, how they felt this Ramadan because this is kind of a special Ramadan. We are not in a normal scenario. So we will talk with everyone individually about their experience during this session. So let's start with a very close friend of mine. I know her for almost 10 years, perhaps more than 10 years. Uh, why she is close? Before becoming my good friend, she is my sister-in-law. And now I proudly call her my friend, my confidant, and anything who is someone that I can go and just speak my mind. So, welcome Samina Desai Ibrahim Khan. Welcome to
Thank
People's
you so
Voice
much.
special episode.
Thank you, Nasima, for having me.
My pleasure. Samina, I know you personally. So, of course, I know that you have two beautiful kids, uh,
Yeah.
very special, and I have to say, very naughty. And you are someone who is doing full-time job and does not have any helping hand at home. So how you manage? Is it a insane Ramadan for you, or it was just any other Ramadan?
It was definitely a different one this year. And yes, last year was the same because of COVID. We were all at home, and with kids growing up, each day went by explaining to them what is happening during Ramadan. Why are we doing all these things? And yes, I should say that yeah, I was quite insane. I have been quite insane at times, but sane because of the blessings around me, with a very supportive husband with an asterisk mark, and there goes with a very supportive sister-in-law who was always there to hear me out. There were days I used to just pour out in front of her whatever's been, I've gone through everything like throughout the day, whatever's been happening. And there were days like I used to just scream around at my kids. So she is the one who used to come and pacify me, saying that, okay, things will change. This is not permanent. Okay, today you're feeling this, tomorrow it will be fine. So, yeah, because of the people around me, it was quite sane for me.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
I am sure whatever is the situation, we are still grateful and happy to be in one of the best scenario in this scenario to be in.
Yeah, definitely.
Moving on to another special person, you all are very special to me, and that's why we have been invited to this very special episode of Ramadan. Listening to Samina's answer to another friend of mine who is also colleague. She is quite young. She is multitasker who is right now doing so many things and still looking so lively when she is fasting. I always doubt, suspect her when she comes to my desk and talk to me. I was like, "Are you really fasting? Do not lie to me." She's like, "No, how can I prove you that I'm fasting?" So here she is, Tamara Essam. Thank you so much, Tamara, for sparing some time for People's Voice special episode.
No problem. My pleasure.
Tamara, I would personally would like to know you are commuting up and down for work. Simultaneously, you are studying. I know how hectic it gets when you are doing online classes, and still you look so lively. What's your experience when you fast? How you feel when you fast?
Well, actually, to answer your question, first of all, when I see you in office, I become happy. It brings joy to my heart. Maybe I think that's why. And yeah, it's difficult during Ramadan to manage between my studies and work. It has been very hectic this month because I'm having my finals and my midterms. It has been challenging, but I'm doing fine, I guess. Fasting is okay. Like I did not find the Ramadan so hard this year. I don't know. It was fine.
Uh-huh. Does it have impacted you in any which way? this Ramadan?
Fasting.
Yeah.
In a way, maybe yeah. Like the first few days, it has, but then later I got used to it, and then it was fine. Like it did not impact me that much, not as much as I thought it would. So it was okay.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. The one thing I know that has beautifully impacted you, that in first 10 days you lost 5 kgs. Just let
Yeah,
us know the
yeah.
secret how you lost it.
Well, actually, after having my futur meal, I don't have anything after. So, I'll just have one meal in a day, and I will drink herbal tea and all that. So maybe I think that's why I lost weight fast. I also go for walking for almost an hour and 15 minutes every day. Then yeah, that's why I lost weight.
Lovely to hear that. Other friend who is very bubbly. One thing I have noticed always, when we start talking over the phone, we cannot hang up before 1 hour. That's for sure. So it's like I cannot call her when I'm doing something because I know we cannot hang up before 1 hour. And she's such a special person. I don't know, we just connected instantly when we met in Toastmasters. And she is the lovely personality Tabassum Ali. Hi Tabassum.
Hi, hello, assalamu alaikum, all of you.
Walaikum salam Tabassum. Tabassum, now you are free from your kids, so I wouldn't ask you anything about your kids. I think so.
Excuse me, is anyone at any point of time free from their kids? It's a blissful thinking.
So
There is
yeah, you
no one is free from kids, yeah. But yes,
anyone
of
who
course,
yeah,
I'm not like Nuraz and Samina, who's also speaking and handling the kid. That I'm free from. Agree with you.
are free from, of course, kids, but you are involved in many other activities. Plus, you have so many household chores at home to do. Plus, fasting. How do you feel about your scenario? What thought process you go through when you're fasting?
What thought process I go through when I'm fasting? Good question. I feel we women are inborn multitasking. So that multitasking in any scenario just comes naturally to all of us. Now, while fasting, how do I do say in Toastmasters where we met, or look after the kids and manage the kitchen? I think the life has simplified, and it's not only from me. I'm sure, like we know, there is a whole chaos. There's a whole chaos which is happening outside. But I'm sure all of you will agree that within our four walls, when we have a family with us, it is quite a calming environment. Won't you agree with me that it is so much of an calm when you are with your family? So I would say that there is always some lesson in all this chaos and all these problems. That is, it was a way of connecting with the family. My kids, they were operating online, and for me, honestly, I will say the work has reduced because there was a time, prepare the tiffin, run, give the tiffin. The kids are running for tuition, for school here and there. Now they're just sitting at home. All that I have to do is, even if they're late for their class, okay, sit in front of your class and here's your breakfast, you can eat it. So that running, that time factor thing has like slowed down. So basically, we have gone calm. We have connected more with our families. So I feel there is always a good. You can always find good out of any kind of situation. So basically, that I would say is like, a woman can multitask, and secondly, the slowdown. I'm sure for many of us, it has been a blessing. So that answers your question.
Completely agree with you, at least with the first point, that we all women are multitasking in our own way. Tamara is not married yet, but still she is multitasking in so many things. And I'm so proud of her that in such a young age, she has achieved so many milestones in her personal life. So, yeah, kudos to all you women doing excellent work in their own zone. So, yeah, with that, moving on to our last speaker. Hi, Nilofar. You can unmute your.
Hi Nasima. How are you?
I Nilofar share the best thing about Ramadan and
Best thing,
about Ramadan,
I
and
have
if
lost.
fasting makes you calmer in any which ways.
As a mother of three, if you can say, like, to make me calm down, as an experience of a mother, you can say I'm always trying myself to make myself to calm down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say about Ramadan, and it's like I have lost a lot of weight.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I'm having only one meal per day.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah.
beautiful.
And after, the best part about it is like I've started sending Nuras to school, the older one. And as a mother of three, it's very difficult to handle three of them together, and especially in the morning time. It's very difficult for me to see three of them together. So I've started Nora's schooling, and it had made my routine like proper. Everything is like proper, time to time, and I have to give them meal, sleeping time, and this and that. Even the Ramadan time, and especially the best part I love about it, you don't have to shout everyone to come for iftar. They come on their own, gather the energy, so that it doesn't get wasted and all.
I'm sure, and I do agree that in Ramadan, we within the family itself, we think that a kind of camaraderie comes out, because at least two meals we do it together, suhoor and iftar,
Yes,
and
yes,
that
yes.
brings that warmth within the family again. In normal hectic life, it's difficult to find. I would say that my Ramadan went quite well after listening to you, because my fast was easy. Most of the time I was working from home, and yeah, I'm glad. Yes, Samina, I wanted to say something. Please unmute yourself and talk.
Yeah, I would like to say something about Nasima, okay, about her Ramadan. This was the first Ramadan where we connected a lot. Maybe because of this COVID, she spent a lot of time with her family, including me, and we've shared a lot many things with each other, which we did not do it over these years. So yes, again, in terms of this relation, COVID was blessed for us, blessful for us.
Shazia has joined. Let's hear from her. And Shazia, hi Shazia.
Hi, Rasima. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you doing, Shazia?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
How was your Ramadan in this pandemic?
Yes, I would say it was very, very different from all my life. This Ramadan especially was very different. Last Ramadan too. Now, last Ramadan, and the thing that happened was my lifestyle in Ramadan, being in a country like Kuwait. It's a very festive environment, Ramadan here. All of you who have been in Kuwait for long, it starts like, because we have less working hours. Our evenings start at yeah. With we people staying in Kuwait for a long time, we know how Ramadan is very festive here. Our working hours being less, and then we have the futur. We invite friends and family on futur. And from the past few years, the trend became that there were lots of restaurants offering futur, and you go there for futur. So those, compared to those years, and from the past 1 year, how Ramadan has been, my lifestyle has changed drastically. Now it has opened our eyes as how Ramadan is more getting closer to the Almighty, and understanding the value, being thankful every day. I have much more gratitude in life than compared to any of my Ramadans before. I'm more grateful for each and everything, being blessed for a small thing like, okay, I have a roof and I'm home. I'm away from lots of problems that the whole world is facing. We are in a war-free zone country. Just the realization of the blessings we have. So what if we are not traveling? So what if we can't do a lot of things, but we have so many blessings? So this Ramadan was so much about self-awareness, gratitude, and thankfulness, and being more closer to the Almighty. And seeing so many cases and negativity around, it was a challenge to be positive. So this Ramadan, I would say I was seeing the glass half full instead of seeing it half empty. That's how it
Absolutely.
had been this time.
Oh,
Yes, so Alhamdulillah, it was
alhamdulillah.
a giving time. It was very grateful time. I had spent less time and less money in buying new dresses, in buying new cooking wear and kitchenware. Rather, I would spend the money in all the problematic areas, and I was teaching my kids that let's spend money over there, that where people need it more. So that perspective changed, and also how much we were wasting on food. So much of invitations and so much of gatherings when we were having before. We were missing on prayers. We were missing a lot of things. I mean, this month was all about connecting and being thankful, and we were doing the total opposite from until 2019. 2020 and even more 21 made us more
More
get the
grateful.
true essence of Ramadan. True essence of Ramadan, actually, I've learned it now. So I'm thankful this Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Alhamdulillah. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
you have summed up everyone's feeling, how we all are so grateful and thanking. And especially in Ramadan, we all started counting our blessings, that how grateful we are being away from our own home country. We are grateful at
Yes.
this time. So
Yes.
it cannot be anything than the blessing where we are right
Yes.
now.
True, true, true. Yes. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Definitely.
Alhamdulillah. With that, I thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your experience about Ramadan. It was lovely connecting with you all first time on this special episode. Yeah. And any other last word from the guests, Samina, Tabassum, Tamra, Nilofar, Shazia?
This was a
Thank you so much,
great,
Nasima.
cute get together. Yes, thanks for giving
Yes.
us this opportunity of connecting. So, yes,
Yes.
Eid has started on a very, very nice, vibrant note. And as Shazia mentioned, that this Eid is full of gratitude. We should thank Allah for the blessings
Yeah,
and
Yes.
take it
Alhamdulillah.
forward from here for a new norm.
yeah,
Eid
Yes.
sure.
Mubarak.
Yes. Yes.
Alhamdulillah. And it's a time for a change for us. And we've learned to change ourselves in these 30 days. And hopefully, we all continue to do. May Allah accept all our ibadah and we continue from here.
Amen.
Ameen.
Jazakallah khair for bringing this platform for us and connecting us in this short time. Seeing all new people and sharing their stories was great. Thank you, Nasima.
Thank you so much, Shazia. Yes, Tamra, you want to say something?
For gathering all of us today for this meeting. It was really good.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And before we leave,
Same here.
it's my pleasure to have you
Thank
all
you.
on this platform. You all are very close to
Thank
me
you.
and always lovely to connect with our close friends. But before now
Thank
we
you.
sign
Thank
out,
you so much.
uh, wish all our viewers Eid Mubarak,
Eid
Eid
Mubarak.
everyone. Eid
Mubarak. Eid
Mubarak.
Mubarak.